2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 8. Oh, I think I should jump on the challenge. I'll do a good job, right? What do you think? Yes, I trust myself. I'll do a good job. We'll be talking about peer-to-peer observation. Peer-to-peer observation is observation between teachers, but it is not the formal one. It's not the one that the school does and document all the things that could have gone better. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. So this type of observation is a type of observation that's, let me simplify it. It's a type of observation whereby two heads come together, rub minds together, and share ideas. So like two good heads are better than one. You know, like that saying, two good heads are better than one. So that is what this observation is all about. So it's a type of observation that encourages professional development. In fact, it is a professional development tool. It's a tool that would help you to get better. So it is when teachers observe each other's lesson and learn from each other's teaching practices. That is what peer-to-peer observation is. It is when I observe you and I learn from your teaching practices. So why do we do peer-to-peer observation? We do peer-to-peer observation to improve our teaching skills and strategies. We want to learn more skills. Okay, Mr. XYZ has gone for a lot of trainings and he has a lot of things that he intends to implement in his class. And not like I didn't go for training as well. So we just want to share ideas and rub off on each other. So I'm going to go to Mr. ABC's class or XYZ's class, and I'm going to observe how he teaches. I'm going to observe whatever it is that he's doing. Then I'm going to pick on, oh, I think this is a good idea. I'm going to adopt it in my lesson. Then I'm going to pick on that and I adopt it in my lesson. That way, I've learned a thing from Mr. XYZ. So it also enhances student learning outcomes. It helps the student learning outcome to be better. It promotes teacher empowerment. Teachers become more confident when they do peer-to-peer observation and it also builds a community. It's also to build a community whereby we are working together to help each other. We're working together to help each other to ensure that the children learn and they have a fun time when they're with us. It encourages open communication. Peer-to-peer observation encourages open communication and feedback, and it also improves behavior management. If you want to, you can also observe and learn not just the teaching practices of Mrs. ABC. You can also learn how the person manages behavior in his or her class. You can also observe the classroom management skills. You can observe how the person manages behavior or in his or her class. So how do we do peer-to-peer observation? At first, you need to find a colleague that you think you can learn from. Find someone that you think you can learn from. The next thing is have a meeting with the person. Let the person know that I would love to observe you. This is what I would like you, I'm observing you for. These are the things I hope to learn, whether it's new learning skills or behavioral management skills or classroom management skills. Set out the goal. Let the person know that this is what I would like to see. This is what I'm looking forward to learning, or this is what I'm looking forward to improving on when I come to observe your lesson. And when you're going to observe the person's lesson, be punctual, be on time. Stay for a tangible time in that person's lesson, so you are able to absorb and understand why the person does whatever he or she does. When you are there for a short time, you might not really get a good understanding of how the process is or how he or she does his or her routine. So it will also help you to, so I said earlier, peer up with your colleague, speak to the colleague, tell the person what the specifics that you intend to observe, and discuss which day is preferable for you, what time, what lesson, when is your lesson. Then carry out the observation, observe the person. The person can also come and observe you, so people can learn from each other. So carry out the observation. After the observation, have a post-observation meeting. Sit down and talk about it. Oh, I love this about your lesson. How do you do this? How can I do this in my subject? It seems like I may not be able to do it in my subject. What do you think? Rub minds together and the person can also come to your class and follow the same process. So at the end of each peer-to-peer observation, you are supposed to have a post-peer-to-peer, post-observation meeting for feedback, for communications and clarification of points. Oh, I saw that you did this at this point in this lesson. What was the purpose? What were you trying to achieve? I couldn't say to the end of the lesson, what did you get? So those are the things that we'll talk about after the observation. You have a post-observation meeting. Why do we do this? Why should you do it? Why should you do peer-to-peer observation? You are some of us, we feel like you've been teaching for ages. We are the very best. We got the best teacher award last session, so I don't need to observe anybody. Please, I'm on top of my game. Yes, you're on top of your game, but there's still something you don't know. But there's still something that you have not upgraded on, because you are not a robot. Every day we learn, we unlearn, and we relearn. Remember, as a 21st century teacher, you are supposed to learn, relearn, and unlearn. Maybe those practices of yours, they are now obsolete. Maybe those practices of yours needs update. So what do you benefit from peer-to-peer observation? When you are, well, let me put this disclaimer. When you are observing people, observe the right people so you get the right things. Don't observe people that are always doing the wrong things, or else you know what I mean. You'll be on the... So it provides you with new idea. It helps you to challenge your assumptions. All the things that you used to assume that this is how it happens, it challenges our assumptions on narrations of things, and it helps you to become more confident teacher. You become more confident in your skills. You will see that, oh, okay, I'm not doing bad as well. I am actually doing very well, and your confidence is going to shoot up. It also fosters a sense of community. When I see you as not a threat. Like we're working together. It's a sign that you can collaborate. Remember the 21st century skills of a teacher. It's a sign to show that you can collaborate with other people on any task, and you will do it very well. And it also makes you feel like a team player. It encourages reflective practices. It's out of reflection that you see that, I need to improve on this. So these are the benefits of peer-to-peer observation, and I want to I hope that with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you to go ahead and carry out a peer-to-peer observation this coming session. Make sure you do at least one every term. Pick somebody, even though it's not your subject, there will be something to learn. Go and observe the sports teacher, observe the music teacher. There is always something to learn from each other. Nobody is an what do I used to say? Nobody is a person that knows it all. We're learning from each other. Yes, we're learning from each other. That person that you don't want to go and check her class, maybe she actually learned something over the holiday, or she has implemented something new to her class. That's the way you can rub off minds and have a beautiful idea implemented in your class as well. So please, peer-to-peer observation help us to refine who we are. We stay updated in the trends of what's happening in the education sector. It exposes us to the best practices, and it creates a positive impact on the learners. Remember, the learners are the big deal. That's why we're here. So think about the learners, think about how this will benefit the learners, and go for peer-to-peer observation. I would like to see your comments on how your peer-to-peer observation went, and I look forward to seeing your comments in the comment section. Go for a peer-to-peer observation. Come on, drop your ego, just go. That does not mean you don't know what you're doing. Bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.